Hello everyone and welcome back to Dungeons & Dragons and the Secret of the Kleva Magica. Joining me at the table today, he once stole a hot dog on Free Hot Dog Day, it's Logan.
You can't prove that.
He boarded the wrong train, it's Fern.
It only threw me off track for 4 hours.
Track.
Yeah.
The reason why I need to bleep swears is Darren.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And coming up with his own line every week, it's Fred.
Did you hear the one about the bard trying out a new instrument? Apparently he was just fiddling around.
And with that, let's go ahead and jump into some D&D. Ba-da-da-dum-bum-bum. And welcome back, everybody. So, just a quick recap from last week. You guys all managed to get your pledge forms finally submitted to the guild. You need to pick up all the paperwork for that the next day. And you've chosen to do a little bit of research for a zoologist named Nix, who's going to offer you 16 gold in return. It's been a calm evening. It's the next morning now. How would you all like to start your day?
Batman wheels spinning.
And then you hear a rooster crowing.
Morning, fellas. I'm going to the Armorer. If you wish to join me, come along. If not, I'll see you.
I was going to say, weren't you going to recommend your armor?
I did. I handed a little slip with the address. Really, but I'm guessing it was too late at that point. So just going to be yes, I can just take you there.
Oh, no, you can tell me the directions. I'm sure I'll make it there.
It's a big city. Also, I did give you the directions already, so that just worries me that you forgot already.
I pull out the directions and it's just covered in schmutz. And there's beer stains on it from last night. I actually used it as a coaster. There's some gravy crumbs. These directions?
Yes, I think I'm going with you, yes.
You can make crumbs of gravy?
You freeze gravy?
It's crumbs of gravy, just fair enough.
It's the little bits of pie that the gravy absorbed.
But yes, I'm assuming you're taking him to your old apprentice shop.
Yeah.
So you all make it to Trekker's Trinkets, which is the shop that his former apprentice or master runs. And there is a short... Trek is a dwarf, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. There is a short dwarven man standing behind the counter, and he goes, "Hello, gentlemen."
Good morning. I require your services. As you can see, my armor doesn't quite cover everything. Now, I know this is very appealing to the opposite sex, but I do prefer protection. Can you extend this? Can I exchange this for a larger one? What can we do here? I'm trying not to get disemboweled here.
Wouldn't he have recognized Marco?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, just...
Because your greetings to them, Marco, my lad.
I feel William was very kicked down the door and said, "I need armor."
Yeah, as soon as we turned the corner, I saw the shop. I started
Oh, okay. Yeah, it just seemed like you greeted them just two randos walked into your shop.
Yeah, I don't think he gave him too much time to breathe or react to what was going on.
The door creaks open. Ah, yes, I think you know this person over here.
Oh, Marco.
This fine fellow. Yes, he recommended your work.
Well, I should hope so. He's learned from the best.
Yes, we are back in town for a little bit. Just making a stop on our way to a job that we have.
Fair enough. Yes, but sir, I can in fact replace your armor, or I can adjust the armor that you'd like. If you'd like to replace it, I can do that for an addition of 10 gold for the extra material of new armor. Or if you'd like to leave it here with me for about a week, I can go ahead and expand it out.
I think that you need it kind of soon, right?
Yes, I will pay the 10 gold.
Oh, absolutely.
Exchange program. Here you go.
And he goes back and he finds armor that's more suited to your size and shape.
Perfect. Can I roll for fit?
Yeah, go ahead.
That's a 3.
It fits, it will do the job, but it kind of bunches up around the shoulders.
It's a bit tight.
So when you raise your arms, your belly sticks.
Yeah.
I know that.
Kind of similar issue, but as long as I keep my
It's
hands...
like my t-shirt right now, which, crop top.
I bought some additional chain links the other day. I can do a more proper fitting later on. You can take care of that.
Yes, it's good to see that you've made a friend, Marco.
Yes. Also, before I forget, there might be a delivery of, I forget, what did we say? Was it a shield? Some equipment made of pyrosauri leather is set to be delivered to here. That was just the most convenient address for us to put down, so just to keep an eye on that.
I'll keep an eye out for it.
Mm-hmm. But yes, these are my compatriots who we've had...
Wigglesworth! Wigglesworth the Third at your service.
They're not quite an unusual name, sir.
As soon as he's mentioned it.
I say, are these two with you?
No, you guys went off on your own.
Oh, right. It's just.
These are my compatriots. You are multiple people, my friends.
Yeah, I think.
I got the Riz for it.
No, Marco definitely assumed that somehow Wigglesworth was like bringing in the energy of multiple people. It's like, wait, no, there's only one of them here.
Yes, I think we left the others behind in our haste, but...
But yes, we've had 2 very successful outings so far. Have been done pretty good. On our way to our 3rd.
Well, good luck. I hope you don't die. It would be very nice if you didn't, because I still need you to keep being a good apprentice.
Well, yes. I would also assume it's because you don't care about my well-being, but that works too.
Sure. And yeah, it was good to meet you, sir. And he grips your hand really, really tightly, like
Right back.
almost about
Right
to
back.
break his hand. And
Right back. Contested strength check. Let's
go
do
for
this.
it, yeah. That's a 16.
Yeah, it beats me. Wait, luck. I'm gonna lock that away. Better. 18.
Yeah, so it's like
That's a good use
it's
of a
the
luck
first
point.
time that you've shook hands with someone and they managed to maintain their strength with you.
Yes, quite well done. That's a good shake you have on there, sir.
It's like, well, absolutely. And then he basically goes and turns around to pick up, despite his dwarven stature, basically a giant pile of metal, and you can see that he is rather buff for his size.
I mean, he's a dwarf.
Yes.
They're hardy.
Yes.
But Trekka is quite hardy amongst dwarves themselves.
Oh, okay, so he's a jacked boy.
He is a jacked boy.
It's good to recognize another fellow that lifts.
Yes.
I also happen to lift.
Yeah, when I found this one unconscious in the woods, I had to carry him back all the way to town.
I walk up to Marco, and I try and pick him up to see how heavy he is. 1 second, I just need to check this. We're in
I am technically like 400 pounds, I think.
I grab and I try and lift.
Go for it. Go for the lift.
Athletics?
5'6", but
I
like
think
400
so.
pounds.
Yeah, it's gotta be athletic.
I think it's like 10 times what you roll.
It's an 18.
So you can lift 180 pounds.
I don't think that you can live, Marco.
No. It's 10 times what you roll for what you can
I
lift?
think it's like 10 times your strength modifier or something is how much you can lift.
I feel like someone jack can, like, bench.
Okay, no, I'm 200 pounds.
Okay.
He just
What's
wobbles.
also, I don't think you were expecting that much weight to come from.
No, that's it, right there. Like, where the devil do you keep all that weight, boy?
No, I'm sorry, 30 times your strength score.
It's just 30 times
You
strength
can
score.
push, drag, or lift a weight in pounds up to twice your carrying capacity or 30 times your strength score.
What the is 30 times 16?
450 plus 30, so 480.
That's a lot.
Are you sure?
I just looked up the D&D biome.
So for perspective,
Bonus or actual?
10 is average strength.
Yeah, that's fair. I am quite above average. Yeah.
So yeah,
You quite appreciate Trekka's strength now.
Can I investigate Marco real quick?
Yeah, go ahead. I'll roll a quick deception at you then.
I just picked up a dude I thought was going to be 100 pounds and he's 200.
I mean,
There's something wrong there. I may be
how
dumb, but
tall
look
are you,
back
Marco?
up.
5'6",
200 pounds for a 5'6" person is not that much.
but a pretty slender figure.
That's true.
Yeah, like someone that looks
For
soaking
reference,
wet.
I am also 5'6" and I weigh 114.
So imagine trying to lift Logan up. You're like, what the hell?
Yeah, that's kind of why I'm like, I would notice that something's up with that. It's a 2. So.
Guess what I also got? 2.
Yeah, but they're not really deceiving in any way. It's just a straight.
It's just me looking at you being like,
Yeah, I feel like Margot's saying, well, I have put on a bit of muscle. Yes, I work at a blacksmith. I had to put on a bit of muscle.
yeah, my
Yes.
mother always
Yes.
used to say all my food goes to my legs, so like, because I could eat so much, so maybe that's
Yes, I have a little bit, not that wimpy of a caster. I do have a 12 strength, so not like abysmal.
yeah. Well, I don't know where you quite put it all, but
I mean, some of it might come from the back of holding. I
that
don't
is
know.
slightly odd, but I'm sure I'll forget about this next session.
But yeah, so you now have armor that is not, fit to fill, but fit to function.
I walk out. So, can you fix this for me? I didn't want to say it in front of the master because I was grateful for his work. But can you make this so it?
Yes, it probably didn't. I don't think we get halflings too much. Usually the smallest we go is gnome. More often than not, that comes to our shop.
Aren't no smaller than
yeah,
I was
halflings?
gonna say gnomes.
Yeah, then this is tighter than you want it to be, right?
It fits like this, but as soon as I go like that, it lifts up. So it's shorter.
Yeah, and also you're a very jacked halfling.
And a very tall one now.
Yes, so well, you're not exactly proportionally proportionate.
Now you're a 5'8" sling.
And back to the tavern.
You guys are just, I'm assuming, enjoying breakfast.
They'll be back eventually, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, I don't know how long it takes to get fitted for armor, so.
Right?
Well, he didn't, so, you know.
Just went and got.
Yes. But yeah, back at the tavern. The guild adventurer's office should be open by now if you guys want to go there.
Alright, so where we going now? You're welcome.
Don't whatever you're grabbing.
I, for some reason, thought you were squirting him with a squirt bottle.
You do need to get one of those.
I got one. It's right up there on top of the fridge.
There's an audio board right
I
there.
was gonna say, can you not do that?
That's why I did it like that, so it wouldn't drop any on it. Notice how there's no droplets on the audio board?
I've been assaulted on camera.
That's why.
I'm sorry, but I'm totally gonna have being assaulted by a squirt bottle as an outtake that appears at some point.
Thank you.
Would you say that you got squirted?
Well, yeah.
Yes, because that's what happened.
I would like to remind the audience that it was my decision to film all this.
So we're going to the guild hall.
So you're all here, you're all going to the guild hall. As you walk in, the current person who is attending the guild duties is a rather tall human, roughly about 6'8".
Oh, wow.
And he looks at all of you and says, "Hello, everyone. How can I help you today?"
I pull out a crumpled piece of paper from like my back pocket, and it's more like a recommendation letter. I'm like, here, I have one of these.
We have
yes.
member references. We'd like to join.
I think you submitted the paperwork last night, if I remember correctly. There was a group of four adventurers that came in.
Yeah, we had member references, and we want to join.
Sure. Who's who?
I'm Kairos.
Kairos, Vale?
Yes.
There you go. That is your pledge form. You guys have to make sure to sign those. Your name, sir?
Marco. Just Marco.
Mark. Here we go. Marco. Your name, sir?
Digby Epsilon.
Digby. Here you go, Mr. Epsilon.
Thank you, thank you.
And your name, sir?
William Wigglesworth III.
He ruffles through the papers. Here we go, Mr. Wigglesworth.
Perfect.
So remember, you're going to keep those on. Sign those as soon as you can, if you don't mind.
I'm trying to think of like what would Marco's signature and handwriting be like. Literally look like a printing press, just like text got right on there, just like the most block. Like
Luckily, I don't think Kairos would have good handwriting, which is good because I do not have good handwriting.
I mean, he was literally actually remarking on my actual handwriting on these forms.
I'm trying to remember how to do cursive.
Fred,
Yeah, I'm the generation that actually still had to learn it.
that's the thing.
I did too, and I was never good at
They
it.
all did, but it's...
Imagine it's way more swirly.
That is very swirly. Also,
Imagine it's like-
you're going to be holding on to that, sir.
17. Oh, okay. Then I crumple up and put it in my
Yeah,
pocket.
because that's those signatures at the bottom. You need to collect those now to become full guild members.
And
So
we
you
write
need to
down
hold
our
on
own
to
like
them.
physical traits.
Is it okay if their signatures overlap mine?
Yes,
As long as they don't outperform it.
I don't think they will.
Cool. Ah, yes, I see you have my corrected height on here. Very good.
And we do write down like our own physical traits.
If you'd like to, yeah.
for the purpose of actually having like the information in the guild, he submitted the official document of saying species, warforged, age,
Yeah.
question mark. But he is using his the artificer ability. One of the abilities he has to kind of change what the text looks like when he has it on his person.
But yes, so now what you need to do is you need to collect 5 signatures. There are 6 spaces there, just in case someone messes up a signature. But you need to collect at least 5 and then come back to us. And once you've done that, you can have your interviews to become full-on guild members.
Excellent. Would you sign this for me, please?
It needs to be someone who isn't a guild pledge or anything like that.
So essentially this is a unpaid internship.
No, you get paid by the people who are hiring you.
Oh, fair enough. All right.
I really don't want to do this, but William would screw this up and put it in his pocket.
It's your document.
Absolutely. Yeah. That's,
Oh, that hurts.
Here's the thing. Props that I am having here would be just keep them pristine until I hand them to you in character. Once they're in character, do what you will with them.
Yeah, William has no care for papers, really.
If we get a 6th signature job on there, does that speed up the process at all or give us anything, or is it just, will it not do anything?
Not really, but like if you happen to get a 6th signature before you actually submit the paperwork again, you can always get a 6th signature.
So we have to have people that are hiring us to sign this.
That you've completed jobs successfully as members and adventurers.
so we're supposed to go find that Nyx lady?
Yep.
So we're supposed to go find that Nyx lady. She could probably sign this.
Well,
Once we do the job.
Can you forge signatures? I'm just saying.
No. Well, you could, but I think they have a way to inspect that.
Do they?
Yes, we do.
I would never conduct such an act.
But yes, you do have the job offer from Nyx saying she needs some help with monster research, and she is a member of the university, and you know where the university is because you've been there a few times now.
Yeah, I mean, we literally sold her the changeling goop.
That is true. And she also literally invited you to do this job.
Yeah.
Okay, so where do we need to go for this job?
Doing the varsity.
Back to the university.
I thought we needed to investigate monsters.
Yes, but
Yeah, with her. We have to go pick her up,
she
and she's
wants to
gonna
come
she's gonna show us which ones to investigate.
Perfect.
so
To the university!
as you go to the I'm really happy that you guys are making those sound effects.
Except just like kind of add like, I don't know, like whoever's doing the noise. The first one was Darren, the next one's Logan, just the little face going woo woo woo.
See, what I should do is I should hop into Adobe Premiere and at this exact moment do a fancy transition between A and B.
William takes a complete opposite wrong direction as he walks out the house.
Nope. No. Other way.
I think it's this way.
It's not.
Heading to the house.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Second opinion.
It's not.
Third.
See that big building on the hill over that direction?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going that way, not that way.
Okay.
As you approach the University of
You mean the nerd zone?
Those nerds have money for us.
You do like money.
But yes, as you approach the University of New Lorana, you have been to Nyx's office, so you can find your way back there pretty easily. And yeah, as you knock on the door, you can knock on the door. Yes, come in. And you're greeted by Nyx's assistant.
Hello, we're here for the monster hunting job.
Yes, Nyx should be just back. She's just grabbing lunch right now. If you guys want to have a seat.
Wait, lunch was an option?
Sure.
But yes, can I get you guys anything? Tea, food, crumpets?
Yes, but while we're waiting, do you have like a copy of, I don't know if you've had it in the papers or just recently published work of hers that I could just skim through while we're waiting?
Oh yeah, absolutely. And she pulls out like a number of papers for you to research or to read, and they're just basically one is a book about this big. That's her senior thesis, and then the other is a bunch of articles she's done on periculozoology.
Yeah, I'm just gonna skim through those just while.
She's an accomplished zoologist. She's basically done a lot of research into the various kinds of creatures that have kind of cropped up. She's done some research into the Feywilds and some into the Shadowfell, although she's never actually been there. And her assistant tells you that she's currently trying to get an expedition to the Shadowfell, but she has to get the funding for it.
Ooh.
Dangerous.
Yeah, but Nyx walks in and she says, yes, gentlemen, it's good to see you all again. I see you've decided to take me up on... yes, gentlemen, it's good to see you all again. I see you've decided to take me up on my job offer.
Sounds like something
Yeah,
that
we
we're...
get these things signed. So.
Yeah, I can do that.
And it sounds like something that we're capable of.
Yes, so I can give you the specifics now. Basically, as I think my assistant, looking at what you're reading, you've seen some of my research work. I am currently putting together a book of lesser-known creatures, monsters, etc. of the entire world, and I've been doing research on them. Unfortunately, I have found that it is very hard to do that research on my own, because it is hard to take notes on a creature while it is attacking you. So what I would like for all of you to do is to engage a creature and battle it, throw various kinds of attacks at it, while I take notes on it.
You want us to be bait.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, do you want us to maybe, tease the monster so it lives long enough? Because we are quite an effective force.
I mean, it's completely up to you. The current creature that I'm going to be researching is called a Karagak, and it is basically a rock monster.
I was going to say, has William ever heard of a Karagak?
No, but she's telling you it's basically a rock monster.
How can a monster be made of rock?
And you see, this is why I have a job as a researcher.
I mean, dwarves are like...
That's racist.
Things being made out of not flesh, haha.
That's quite weird, is it not?
Imagine that.
Yes, you're going for a rock monster. There's apparently a colony of them in the Huanca fields just next to the mountains, and I think it would be really easy to goad them into a battle.
Okay.
The Wonka fields?
Huanca. Hwanka.
Are these sentient things, or are they...
I don't know. I just know that there are a bunch of rocks that attack people.
Sounds boring, but okay.
All right.
Well, you say that, but then you're going to get crushed by a bunch of rock people, and you're not
If
going to
this is a bunch of people picking up rocks and throwing them at us, I'm going to be mad.
But yes, if you guys are all set to go, we can leave right now. Otherwise, I don't know if you need to get any materials put together.
I think we should be fine.
I am good to go.
Yeah, all right. It's going to be a half-hour hike if you all follow me. And she gathers one of her packs, which includes kind of her own basic, like, adventuring pack. It's very well seasoned. This thing looks like it's about 15 years old, and it's got, like, rips and tears and patches all
Never
over.
cleaned it. Only ever kind of like.
Well, you can tell that
You scrape the big chunks off beyond that.
she herself, you can tell, is a seasoned adventurer.
Yeah.
Sounds like my work backpack, to be honest with you.
And and she grabs her notebook and her camera, and she says, "Why don't we all go?" And it's about maybe a half hour, 35-minute walk out through the tree line. And as you come through the tree line, you see this field. And if you would all just put your minis down, please.
So we're over about here.
Yeah,
All right. Do you have one for her? Or do you...
I have minis, but they're not going to
her.
activate. Oh no, she's not. She's going to be hiding in the tree line.
Oh.
Yeah. So what she's going to say is, I'm going to be staying back here in the trees where it's a little bit easier for me to take all the notes, and you guys can just go with the creatures if it's okay.
And it's safer for you.
Yes, it is. If you guys get in any real trouble, I will jump in and help, but I would very much like to focus on the note taking right now.
Would you prefer if we tried to lure them towards over here so you could get a closer look at them, or do you think you'll be fine?
I got it pretty good. She pulls out a telescope and she's like, I've got a glass here.
Well, all right.
Great. And then
I want to do a quick nature check to see if I can identify what around here might be this creature. Like, are there signs of it, or try to track? Would that be nature or survival?
either one, whichever one you can pull a bigger roll off of.
Not great. It's only a 12.
Well, there are lots of rocks around here, and you're told that you're fighting a rock creature.
Mm-hmm. But nothing that looks any humanoidish shape.
Nothing at the moment.
What does this thing look like normally? Like, have you ever seen one before? Or
I haven't personally. I just have heard rumors of this, which is why I've come to document these creatures.
I think William just walks forward and starts kicking random rocks. Come on, wake up! Wake up!
As you do so, you suddenly hear like kind of a grumbling sound. And so these two guys... So you got those two guys have kind of popped up, and a really big one, which is going to be...
your really big one's sitting.
Oh, wait, no. As I kick one, I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. Was that your cousin? Kick.
Yeah, I'm like,
Was that your aunt? Kick.
yeah, isn't that what that's for?
Hold on! Hold on, everyone. I remember I bought this specifically for this purpose.
Also, are you fine if I say, because like, since I knew we were actively going into combat, that I brought out one of the cannons ahead of time, knowing that we were about to...
Y'all get to prepare. I figure.
So also, and then there's a really big one represented by this Hershey's Kiss.
Hershey's, you should sponsor us.
Okay. And yes, so you got these kind of things, and the big one has got looks a little bit bigger than the small ones, but it's got like big boulders for arms.
Wait, the big one's a little bigger than the small ones?
But, and it's got big,
Fascinating.
a large boulder, the size of a small boulder.
Yeah, exactly. All right, well, I guess we found them.
Yes, and with that, let's roll initiative, everyone, please.
They look aggressive?
Well, they kind of are started to like make attacks.
They stood up.
He's been kicking them.
I know, I've been kicking random rocks.
Yeah, not them.
You've been kicking random rocks, and they, in response, have stood up, and they've started kind of like...
Apparently, I kicked one of their family members.
Yep.
That's a great initiative roll for me. Good job, DM. Okay, like going around the table.
8.
10.
9.
6.
Wow, no one rolled... Okay.
We're doing worse than rocks.
No, the rock rolled a 7.
Oh, well.
Okay, but yes, William, you are at the top of the initiative order. You have scrabbled the rocks up, and they are, well, they're not making any noises, but they kind of essentially were boulders on the ground that stood up.
I found the rock people.
And Nyx is just yelling behind. She's like, if you could please, just goad them. You don't have to kill them, just goad them.
She like, what's his face from How to Train a Dragon?
Yeah.
From the bushes. Hey, what? Oh, nope. I don't get the extra slots. All right, cool.
So you're up first, William.
Yes. Yeah, I think I'll just kind of mosey on up. Yeah, I mean, let's see what a rapier does against them. I'm assuming you constantly keeping the +1 magic, one weapon on him. Yeah. Yeah.
You have it until I decide you don't.
There you go. Yeah, I'm just gonna walk up to him and swing.
Okay.
13 plus 19.
That'll hit.
Sweet. It's a D8. 4 plus 3, 7 piercing damage.
Yeah.
No, sorry, 8 piercing damage.
Okay.
It's magical. And I jab my rapier into the stone-like column.
Yeah. Your rapier, it kind of like does a weird thing where so your rapier kind of does this weird thing where it sort of pierces, but like you can tell that the magic is what pierced through it. Otherwise, it would have kind of just deflected.
And you probably get like a weird vibration up your arm when you do that.
Yeah. And the rock just kind of like it can't look at you, but it looks at you.
Hi there! That's my turn.
All right, that brings us to Marco.
So let's just kind of move a bit more out of the way. Just kind of over here for a second, then just gonna start.
I see. You go straight for the kiss. So you can get.
Well, no, that
you just wanted the kiss.
maybe. I don't know.
The big Hershey's kiss.
You just wanted the sweets.
For now, let's just do a double blast at that little one I have direct line of sight with, doing a firebolt and then.
Wait, did you just move next to an enemy?
No, that's my. I'm using that to say that's my cannon, just in case I haven't.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought that was an enemy. My bad.
No, that's just the thing I had on hand.
This happens to be one of the few like monsters that I've actually got minis that I've 3D printed for. So.
But yeah, no, the cannon is currently in shrimp mode, so we're just gonna start blasting. So this is gonna be black dice for the shrimp blast, and then white for the firebolt.
What is the shrimp blast? Is it?
Ooh, that's a nat 20 on the shrimp blast.
Okay.
Force ballista is 2d8 force damage, and I can push something up to 5 feet away. I don't think I'm gonna push it right now. I think that's fine.
No, push it. Which one are you shooting the nat 20?
That one.
Push it towards me.
It would push it right towards you. Yeah.
All right,
Push
if
it
you want
towards me.
it, then yeah, I'll knock it back 5 feet towards you. Just whoop. And then so then spell attacks also go up with the crit, right? I'm crunching this up.
Yeah. We're crunching those.
So that's 4d8s with, we're maxing them too, so that's 16 plus 2d8.
Yep. What was the other attack roll?
12 plus 6, 18 to hit.
That'll hit.
So first, let's do a big crunch. That's 16 plus 7, 23 force damage.
Okay.
And then for the firebolt, 9 damage.
Hell yeah.
So 23 force damage and then 9 fire damage.
So,
just all gets unloaded onto this rock.
Yeah, so you basically throw all this damage at this rock, and it shatters into a dozen pieces.
Would it have shattered with just the shrimp shot on its
Yes.
own? Is it with the first shot, if I notice it explode and go, oops, and then target the big one with the firebolt?
Why not?
It's like,
But what was the roll for the big one?
the 18 to hit.
That will not hit the big one.
Okay, so So just exploded that one, go, it was made out of rock. I thought it would have been a little sturdier than that. That's my bad.
And then you eat it.
I turn to the bush and I say, sorry.
It's not rock candy.
Yeah, just keep them alive.
And Nyx is like, too much force.
I know that now. I can see that.
Was it like geode on the inside?
I guess, well, if you want to do a
I
dissect.
hadn't thought of that, but let's say it was now.
Cool.
Well, we just won't kill the other ones. You now know what this one looks like on the inside.
But yes, that brings us to Digby.
Hey. All right. So first we're gonna do a little bardic inspiration for my man William. William, those rock monsters may be brash, but you, sir, are much bolder. By the way, inspiration tokens. How does that work? We get those sessions.
Yeah, I fucking have one.
Sorry, that was
well done. That was well done.
Good.
And then I am going to fling a firebolt. Actually, I'm going to back up a little bit after seeing the effects of these things explode, and fling a firebolt into the biggin.
Okay.
Possibly, maybe. Therefore, the switch. 19.
Will not hit.
Fire goes past him. And then that's about all I got going right now.
All right. It is now the rock's turn. Well, all right, William. You've got one rock that you stabbed.
Mm-hmm.
It's just going to crush you.
It can try.
It's going to attack you with a 9.
Nope.
All right. So it basically is going to just try to go... And I assume you just sort of sidestep it.
Yeah. I do like the orc captain from Lord of the Rings when the things come flying towards them. He just...
And then, so the other one is noticing that you are attacking and have killed its smallest comrade. So it's going to take, it's going to move towards you a little bit.
Away.
That's not, no, that's it. That's all.
I'm
It's
sorry.
a very slow creature.
Don't worry, I think you still have time.
But considering that you're, kind of on range, you suddenly see a giant boulder coming towards you as it lobs one of its arms at you.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Does a 20 not natural hit?
Not if I cast shield, which I'm gonna do. I don't want boulder. Actually,
Do you
I'll
want
let this one hold. I'll let this one. We'll see how much damage this is.
Okay.
That'll be 55 bludgeoning damage.
We'll see. We'll take it. Sure. We'll see
Waiting
how
for
much
the
this
and
is.
Marco's unconscious.
So that's 2d12.
That's not awful. That's not bad.
That one's cocked.
double 12,
So that's
double 12. Please roll double 12.
11 plus 2 is 13 plus 4 is 17 damage.
Okay.
I just get smacked by a boulder.
Got some regrets.
I am at
No
14 health. You know what? I just gotta do a little test. Now I know. Definitely shield that next one.
Ooh, is what you see.
Yeah, just big old rock just comes flying towards him, and he's just like,
Next time, take a step to the left. It would have saved you.
I tried. It was a bit too big of a step. My legs aren't that long that I need it.
Yes. And yes, that is all that the big guy can do, which brings us to you.
I want to do something dumb. Okay, I would like to scamper onto this thing's back.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I can definitely make it.
You can make it there. Roll an athletics check to see if you can actually get the grip to climb onto a moving rock.
Sure.
Acrobatics.
Sure, that's...
A little backflip action into that thing.
I said acrobatics.
You said athletic.
Oh, I'm sorry, acrobatics.
Okay.
Well, whichever one is higher for you, whichever one you prefer.
It's like a 1 point difference, but I will go with
That
acrobatics.
one makes a difference,
Yeah,
dude.
It does. That's an 18.
Sure, you can climb on top of it.
Okay. So is that my action, or can I still?
No, that was just to see if you can make the climb. Yeah.
I don't know if this would count as an attack, but is there some sort of joint where the arm meets the rest of the rock?
Oh, I thought you were about to say I wonder if from certain piece of media there's a big little outcropping,
crystal somewhere.
that's growing out of its back.
Is there a bone I can pull out that'll make it collapse?
For the record, everyone, this was inspired by Galaxy Quest, not Legend of Zelda.
But you knew exactly what I was referring to.
I
You
do.
had to throw its rock on. This is just a stone talus.
Can you build some form of rudimentary lathe?
To give an idea, I would like to jam my quarterstaff in between.
Well, yeah. So there's basically big boulder and then tiny little rock that's kind of there, but they're not jointed. They're just kind of floating in place.
Yeah, I want to stick my quarterstaff in there.
Are you trying to pry its arm off?
Sure.
Try and see what you can do.
Would this be an attack roll?
Are you trying to do damage? What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to at least disrupt it so that I can't use that arm as effectively.
I say just go for a straight strength check and see if you can
I'm not super good at strength, but I can do that.
jam it in there.
Okay. All right, that's only an 8.
What are you trying to do this with, by the way?
My quarterstaff.
Okay, so yeah, you kind of wedge your quarterstaff in there, and it does get wedged in there. It gets wedged in there.
It's stuck.
That's fine.
But yes, that brings us back to.
Oh wait.
yeah.
Because I am on its back, I would like to expend a key point to use patient defense, so that if it tries to attack me, I can dodge.
Okay, sure.
Hopefully.
But yes, is that the rest of your turn?
Yes.
Okay, William, you are up.
Just keep stabbing.
Okay.
Actually, can I
She wants these things to stay alive as humanly long as humanly
She
possible.
wants to do research on them, so she wants to see different kinds of attacks and everything on it.
Let me know when we can kill these things! And then I'm going to take the dodge action.
Okay.
Basically, I'm trying to toy with it.
All right. So, with that being said, Marco, you're up.
I'm gonna say like, so the staff is really wedged in there, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I just yelled, "Hold on to the staff!" And I'm gonna cast grease under the rock monster. Hold on tight.
Can you tell me what that does? Does it just like lay down a whole like sheet of lard?
Oh yeah, I mean I'll read it to you. I got my little spell cards.
If you don't mind, while I take a drink of water.
Slick grease covers the ground in a 10-foot square centered on a point within range and turns it into difficult terrain for the duration. When the grease appears, each creature standing in its area must succeed a dexterity saving throw or fall prone. A creature that enters the area or enters its turn there must also succeed a dexterity saving throw or fall prone. So it's 10-foot square around the guy.
10-foot radius, 10-foot diameter.
Square.
Square.
Okay.
And I have to make a dexterity saving throw?
Yes.
And I am on top of it, so I don't.
Yeah, but if it falls wrong...
It makes a 19 on that dex save.
Yeah, that's gonna do it.
Very low center of gravity, these rocks.
Oh, I am still gonna force Ballista Blast at Shrimp time.
Okay.
Bonus action. Go, Shrimp, go. You wanna know what that's another one of right there?
Another net.
Stop killing them! We're not gonna get paid if you kill them!
Okay, go ahead and roll your crunchy damage.
This one hasn't been hit yet. It should be fine.
I swear to God.
The big one or the little one?
Big one.
Oh, God.
So again, going under the rules of Crunchy Crit, that's 2d8's force damage, which becomes 16 plus 2d8, which is
Wait, it
22.
does base 16 damage?
Well, I mean, it's 2d8, so
Oh,
for
2 max plus... Yeah.
So that's going to be 22 force damage onto this guy, just
Okay.
blasting him.
Hi, I'm still on top of it.
It's still
If
a
the
lot.
target is a creature, it's pushed up to 5 feet away. So I'm going to push it slightly out of here, then stand right here to try to lure it to like take a step back into the grease to make it redo the saving throw.
Can't catch me.
He's like, yeah, what you gonna do? Man, I just blasted your ass.
We need to keep these alive! I don't know how many times we've been told.
I know, I'm gonna try to get it to fall over. That might make it easier.
And you just hear Nick say, also try some more specialized attacks.
Us or them?
You guys.
Oh.
But yes,
Tried fire. That didn't seem to do much.
but yes, Marco, or not Marco, Digby, you're up.
Well, first, I'm going to toss a d6 to you.
Ah,
Rock his world, Kairos. Rock his world.
you know, this isn't a bad job. You just go to work and then you get stoned.
All right. So, Vicious Mockery, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Me?
Yes.
They have to understand you.
Yeah, they have to. So, unleash string insults laced with subtle enchantments as a creature you can see within range. If the target can hear you, though it need not understand you.
Oh,
If it's
okay.
making
They just gotta
noise.
hear you.
Okay, what was it though? Wisdom?
Yes.
That's a 12.
15, so they're going to take 11.
You're like sandstone at best.
Right?
I've seen Quartz that was better than you.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be the one who's playing bad jokes here. I got some pre-rate and everything. I hadn't thought about this. Now I'm out of sync, damn it.
Hit us with your rock joke.
Yeah, I'm just going to throw a d4 on this one. I'm out. So, yeah, it takes 3 damage. And it has disadvantage on its next attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn.
Cool. It doesn't seem to take any damage from that.
That makes sense.
I don't think that it has a brain.
It doesn't need to understand me.
But I think it still gets the disadvantage, so. Which, yeah, it is its turn. So, first, the rock is gonna attack you, Darren.
Okay.
The little rock.
Disadvantage.
It's a 7.
Nope.
Alright. And then the big rock, it gets disadvantage, you said, yes?
That's its next attack roll, yes.
Okay. So, it's first gonna try to move forward.
Yeah, I was hoping it was. It looks pretty stupid.
Yes, so is it slip at the end of its turn?
When it
A
enters.
square that has that stuff on it.
Alright, so I need to make...
Yeah, when the grease... a creature that enters the area or ends its turn there must also succeed on a dex save or fall prone.
Alright, so it's going to make its dexterity saving throw. That's a 18.
How does this thing does not look like it has that much dexterity. How's it?
And it's gonna just try to punch you
Okay. Yeah.
at disadvantage.
Prepared for that.
But it's at disadvantage.
It doesn't know why it's a disadvantage, it just is.
It's confused.
14 to hit.
No, thankfully that does not hit.
Okay.
This time Marco does successfully.
So yeah,
to the left.
it kind of comes forward. And
Ah,
goes,
see you learning! Yes, well done!
it just kind of it does this. It's like this huge whom, misses, and then it's gonna run. It's gonna basically throw its arm into the ground. It is unable to find another boulder for another arm, so it just kind of like comes back up empty-handed.
Okay.
Trying to get his arm back?
Yes. And that is the end of the Karagak's turn, which brings you to.
No. One more dex
next
save.
turn in that grease area.
Okay. That's a 16 again.
Yeah, it keeps succeeding on these dex checks. This thing should. Why does this
center
thing...
of gravity ever?
Yeah.
It's got real tiny feet. That's why it's so slow.
But yes, okay. Kairos, it's your turn.
I think that because my staff is still in there.
Yeah, the entire time this thing's just been trying to beat me up.
It did make a swing with it, so you could probably have yanked the staff out.
Yeah, okay. I'll do like a chop down on top of its head.
Okay.
That's an unarmed strike.
Pistol weapons.
Right?
It's an 18 to hit. I don't think that hits.
That will not hit.
Okay. I will do a bonus action unarmed strike,
Okay.
Fights like this.
and that's 19 to hit.
That will not hit.
Oh man. Okay.
Damn, that's a strong AC.
Big rock.
I will keep clinging to it.
William, you are
You get a +6 to your roll. You know that, right?
Yes, I was using the +6.
No, the D6.
Oh right.
From inspiration.
You know what?
You could use that. on
Yeah,
your
because
attack.
I just done an 18. I feel like if
So you know you have a 19, but
I will
at
add
least a 19.
a d6 to the 19, and that's 22 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay. I did a whole 5 bludgeoning damage.
You punch that thing, you punch that rock.
I karate chopped the top.
Your chops are magical, yes?
No.
No? You did some damage.
Did it hurt my hand?
should.
No, but
Like not damage wise, but I mean.
I feel like
It's
hurts
definitely like-
when you don't break it. It's when you break it, it doesn't hurt, but when you don't break it,
Yeah.
that like gets repelled back up into your hand.
yeah. Is you definitely hit a rock, and you're definitely like, that's a rock.
Yeah.
Yep, that's a rock.
That's a rock.
Which, William, it's up to you now.
Have you done taking your research notes yet?
Yeah, take it down.
Cool. And like, after hearing this, William looks at the rock monster and says, "You are already dead." I don't know. And he attacks. I had a d20 somewhere. There we go. 21.
On the little one or the big one?
The one that's right in front of me. So
Yeah, that will hit.
Yeah. I got all my spell slots. I'm gonna bust a Divine Smite. I use one spell spots to do 2d8 additional radiant damage. So 3 plus the one for the magic was 4, plus 6 is 10, plus another 6 is 16, plus 1 is 17 damage.
And you're attacking with your rapier?
Yes.
You cleave that rock in twain.
And I'll turn over here. And I'll say, "That's how you do it, boys." And I'll come over here. And is it too... Would it be too much to try and jump on top of this thing right now?
He's already on top of it, so you can go ahead and make the same. It's the same check.
Coming up!
Athletics or acrobatics, whichever one's better for you.
It's gotta be athletics,
I feel like it'd be easier for you since you also have like a weapon that can actually like pierce into this thing.
Into rock?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it does, doesn't it?
Yeah, you have a magic weapon, and I do not.
Slutty 20.
That'll make it.
Sweet. And I join up, and I kind of like, you know, like how a dog kind of like just kind of edges into your space.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, and then it's like, nailed it. That's what William does.
I mean,
Hey, how's it going?
Hello to you too.
like I say, the surface of this, the top of this thing is about the size of this table.
He still gets up close because
Yeah.
he wants to hold on to that staff. Did you pull your staff out, or was it still in there?
I would have pulled it out, but like actually no, I probably would have left it in because it's good leverage for me.
Yeah, he's gonna grab hold of that. And the idea of next turn I'm gonna like a crab claw, lobster claw? Oh,
Sure.
Try and pop its arm out. I don't think he's got the strength, but I do.
Okay.
Well, is your staff made out of good hard wood, or?
It is made out of a stick that I found on the ground in the woods.
Great, this is gonna work.
Marco,
It is
you're
made out
up.
of soft pine that is not dried out.
This thing, it does in fact take at least like 10 squares of space on its own, right? I mean, 4.
Yeah, it's a 10 foot by 10 foot.
Yeah.
It's a large.
So then I'm gonna try to see. Do we like call over to the bush? You said you want more varied damage, right?
That would be preferable.
All right. He's gonna pull out the hammer, have the shield, and then he's gonna try to angle this, like if it is big enough to try to do a thunder wave to not hit them, but just kind of like also.
Sure.
How are you gonna thunder it without hitting me or
That's
Kairos?
not possible.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. We are literally in its space. The only reason
Yeah, that's what I meant, 'cause, like, it's-
is because really we're up here.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be able to hit the rock and
You're
knock-
gonna get both of them.
We both have full HP.
Can you
it'll
at
be
least
fine.
ear muffins us? Give us the ear muffins warning. Actually, I don't know if we would know what
I
that
don't
means.
think it would even work.
Okay, no, I will take this damage. I don't care. I'll make that save.
It's only 2d8. Come on, you guys will be
Yeah,
fine.
we'll be fine.
All right, so just thunderwave the rock.
We're both full HP.
I said, all right then, hold on. And I'm just gonna take the hammer and then just kind of like slam it onto the shield and just gonna make it explode, just boom, as he just whacks the shield.
I don't know why I'm thinking of like Iron Man and Thor right now.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
So then now it's gotta make it. Y'all gotta make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, it's a
No,
deck.
Constitution saving.
Yeah, okay, I was gonna say.
I know it's Captain America and Thor's hammer. I'm aware of that.
I need to get my Constitution score up. It's lower than it should be.
That is a 7.
How has this thing been passing all of its dex saves, but this
It's
little
a-
rock failed its Constitution? I can't have much more Constitution than a rock, I don't think.
Because the magical math rocks are weird some days, my friend.
Yes.
So yeah, 2d8. And unfortunately, William is also going to be flying away 10 feet.
Wait, I'm holding onto that spear. Can I attempt to hold onto that spear as I'm getting like blown?
That was your
away?
con save.
You're getting blown away in the same
No, the
direction.
con save was to be affected by it. But I literally said I'm grabbing hold of the spear.
If you fail, you take full damage and are moved.
You're gonna stay on the rock.
I'll take the damage, but I would argue that I get an athletics check to see if I can.
You'll stay on the rock. That's for sure. So how much damage am I
8
taking?
thunder.
8 thunder damage.
So I take full.
Yeah.
All right, and then I need both of you to make dexterity saving throws now.
Okay.
Not strength.
Dexterity.
For holding onto the spear.
It's only a 13.
Six.
So-
I don't think that's gonna matter.
So how much feet was it pushed back?
10.
Okay, so go ahead and push it 10 feet back.
And again, just going to try to keep getting its attention. That's way more than 10 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like right on the edge of the square.
yeah, I was going to say.
And then what's happened now is that it's basically fallen over from being pushed back. And so you're fine.
Okay.
It's landed on you, William.
Okay.
You're not injured, but you are pinned to the ground.
Maybe not if Shrimp Time moves it another 5 feet away from it.
No, that just pushed it right over him. And just,
Then it should you're running me over. At this point, the car is on top of me, and now you're just pushing the car.
I can make the shrimp walk around to make it move a different way to get that.
It doesn't matter. It's on top of me. No matter which way you make it move, it's still gonna get me with its rear tires.
perfectly centered on top of you.
I mean, it fell backwards onto him, and you're going to keep pushing it further backwards.
No, we pull the rock off and he's just completely flat like Flat Stanley.
What about Kairos' staff jammed in the arm? Is it falling over? Could that pop something out potentially, or did it just
Not really, because it's held on magically, so it's not like you can pop it off. It can just pull it back.
It's magnets.
Either way, 21 for Shrimp to
And it
hit.
would free your staff.
Oh yeah, that'll hit.
I can get another one.
That is going to be 6 force damage. And I'm going to try to move it 5 feet in a way to try to even if not to fully get it off him, to make it easier for him to get out of it.
Yeah, I mean it's just kind of pinned his leg at the moment.
Yeah, so then just move 5 feet, knock it right off of him.
No.
Super on top of me.
Yeah, but if pendulum here, it gets pushed this way.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So okay, so your leg is now unpinned, though a little broken.
A little fractured.
It's
That's what healing words for. You're good.
yeah, you'll be fine. But yes, so
Isn't that what a little break is a fracture?
yes.
All right.
But yes, okay, that brings us to Digby.
I assume that I'm on the ground now. because this thing fell over.
Did I take some damage?
No, you're like still like.
It's rolling, and you're just staying on top of it like with them log roller guys.
Yeah. I'm assuming I took some damage from it falling on me as well.
Yeah, sure. Let's say you took.
Sure.
Considering what resulted out of it was a fractured leg.
D4's worth of damage out of 4.
Okay.
Neat. So you can only cast one spell per turn, so you can't do a bonus spell on, or bonus action spell, right?
Generally, no, unless it's a cantrip and then you can do a cantrip and a leveled spell, but you can't do 2 leveled spells.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna find out if this thing is receptive as a rock to electricity,
Okay.
because I'm sure she wants to learn more while we're fighting.
Did you not play Pokemon as a child?
Anyhow, you were going to attack it with some lightning damage.
So I'm gonna cast Witch Bolt on it.
Okay.
That's not lightning, is it?
It is lightning.
It is.
Yeah, 17 does lightning damage, but 17. But it's prone, so it's laying down.
So you should have disadvantage.
No, it should. I should have
Advantage. Yeah, so you're
Okay.
No, it doesn't get knocked prone by Thunderwave. That just pushes it.
No, I knocked it prone.
Oh, you've knocked it prone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it also slid through grease.
I made the DM decision to knock it
So-
prone.
Melee attacks have an advantage against prone creatures. Ranged attacks have disadvantage because it's supposedly a smaller target. Because you're prone instead of being stand.
So I don't
But it's
know how
a giant rock.
Oh yeah,
That's
DM discretion there. But
Roll
a
the
sphere
advantage.
that's fallen on its side.
Roll the advantage because I want to see what happens.
there you go.
well, the second roll is even worse than the first.
Okay.
So unless the 17's gonna hit,
It's
You have
unfortunately
inspiration.
not. You do have inspiration.
Burn it. Burn it.
are those? That's just a single die roll.
Yeah, that is.
So roll that on there. That's even worse.
Banish those dice.
Can we just start again with a clean slate? Come on. Come
Let me
on.
re-roll that.
Unfortunately, I cannot do that. There's no way for me to edit this, Fred.
There's no way to me to edit this. You're already editing the whole thing.
That's
We need to
We
continue.
get 500
Okay,
likes.
okay,
We will
okay.
redo this entire session so that this hits.
We need to continue to commit basalt and battery.
Yeah, I can't give you 2 inspiration tokens.
I know, that was
You
just for
could look a
me.
friend up with one though temporarily.
Yes.
And then say that line.
Try your roll again.
I'm gonna cast in this inspiration token in the hopes that does an 18 hit.
No. He's got another one though.
I tried.
He rolled 4 dice. I'm surprised not one of them made it over the.
The best I got was an 11.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
That's, it happens.
In any case, it's the rock's turn.
Chalk Norris.
Oh wait, I'm.
So you've done quite a bit of damage to this
I've
rock.
done like all the damage to this rock.
It's standing up.
That's half its movement. I don't know how.
First, it's going to try to regenerate its arm. Nope.
Woo.
Then it's going to throw its other arm at you.
Yay.
Does a 21
Hold
hit?
on, don't answer that question. Bardic Inspiration, cutting words. Take 4 off that, please.
Does a 17 hit?
No, it does not.
Okay.
Yay, I served a purpose finally.
As you have now disarmed this creature, your staff is free.
I grab it before it breaks.
And that is its entire turn, as it is now your turn.
It's not gonna move towards me. It's not gonna try to step back in that little grease pedal right there.
No.
It's not gonna.
Also, it had to use half of its movement to stand up.
And this thing did not have a lot of movement
No,
to
it
begin
doesn't.
with.
Okay, well, I don't think that this is going to do very much because again, my fists are not yet magical.
You gotta go to massage school to get them to be magical.
Right. So I'm gonna just attack it with my stick and probably break the stick, but that's fine.
Okay.
That would be a 24 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay. I'll do this two-handed, so it'll be a D8. And that will be +4, so that is 9 bludgeoning damage.
Is your stick magical?
No.
Okay.
And then I will use bonus action flurry of blows.
I guess it's.
And I miss because I only get an 11
That does miss.
for the flurry of blows.
That does miss. It's up to William now.
So Williams, I'm gonna scoop some dirt up from the floor and be like, let's rub dirt in it, and I'm gonna lay on hands myself to cure that fracture. So technically, I can use it to let one layer of hands point to cure 1 health point, or spend 5 points to cure a target of disease or neutralize a poison. So I guess how many? I'll take a 5 point to cure a fracture.
Yeah.
Right now. So I'll do that. And I'll mark those up in a second. And so I'll get up. Just gotta rub some dirt in it, and then I'll jump back on top of it.
Okay.
Welcome back.
Is that athletics, right?
Yeah, or acrobatics, whichever one.
Air 15.
Yeah, you make it up.
Sweet.
Not gracefully, but you make it up.
And then, yeah, I'm just gonna stab down.
Mm-hmm.
Bam. It's gonna be a no. That's a 2 in the dice, so.
Bam, good sir. Bam,
Marco, you're up.
Marco's gonna be doing the that's been working so far.
Just real cool. I am on top of this thing, so don't up.
Yeah, no, we're just doing normal hits on it this time. Again, the black for shrimp, white for fire. That is 19 plus 25 and a dirty 20.
The 25 will hit, the 20 will not.
Oh, okay. So that was the firebolt. That does not. No. I already forgot which one was which. I showed them to you. Do you remember?
No.
Shrimp was black.
Yes.
Okay, well,
White was
okay, and this
firebolt.
firebolt is up on the 19, so that means that's the one that hits then. Okay, so that's just going to be 1d10 damage. 5 fire damage.
Okay. All right. Is that your roll turn?
Yeah.
Digby Epsilon.
That's her name.
Wear it out.
I mean, let's try putting more lightning into this thing again, maybe?
Sure, go for it.
A little witch bolt action. So let's mark off I didn't get I used the first level spell. Does anybody need Bardic Inspiration or want it?
I think maybe if this thing tries to throw another rock at me, I would appreciate a cutting word.
Yeah, fair enough.
Switch
Yeah.
the dice out during the break.
Yeah, that just happens, that's all. All right, well, that's about all I got. You know what? I'm doing something on camera down here. I'm going to move him over here. Ta-da.
Okay.
I bet I wasn't expecting that.
See? Did not see that coming at all.
Now you're throwing off its whole rhythm.
That rock's just not gonna know what's
Well, that's why I couldn't hit. I was standing off to the side like that. Now I've got
The sun was in your
The
eyes.
ground underneath. There was a root underneath the ground that my foot was stepping on weirdly.
Well, he's rock monster. He's attached to the rock. Then I'm standing over here. You can feel what
There's
I'm
like
doing.
an anthill under your foot that was like distracting
Stepping on
you.
his cousin, right?
Yeah, see? He's like, he knew.
Well, it's the rock's turn. It's going to start by trying to recharge its arms.
Can we smell what it's cooking?
It does, in fact, reach into the ground and pull out 2 whole boulders. Armed.
Uh-oh.
You've been doing quite a bit of damage at this thing.
Yeah.
It's lobbing both of these arms at you.
Oh, boy.
Good luck.
So the first one is a 24 to hit.
That'll hit.
The second one is a 23 to hit.
So a 24 and a 23. So
It's been nice knowing
if
you.
I shield, that brings my AC to 23. I don't think, even if
Meets it,
you
beats
could
it.
only cutting words once, right?
I can do one, so I can take one of them off.
I would still guaranteed get hit once.
But once is better than twice.
So you already
Okay.
had your turn, so you got your action back.
Yeah, so we're going to take 4 off of the 24.
Okay.
So,
So yeah, I get hit with one of these things, and that's my last spell slot.
Okay.
What's your shield look like?
Before what I said was I think it just brings out a bunch of like random from the bag of holding, like just a bunch of like metallic scraps just to take the hit for him. He's like, and brings it out.
Kind of like flares on a jet.
there's like a wrench, a hammer, a couple nails over here.
Yeah, just like a wad of metallic stuff all bunched together.
Some
Just like,
wire.
so like the first time it hits, it's
from
like,
his leg.
Remember that baked potato you had last night? A piece of tin foil straight down
right.
here.
so yeah, the first rock just bounces off of that, but then it knocks it away, and the second rock just comes in just like, boom.
So, all right. Here comes the damage.
Here comes the boom.
Here comes the money.
That's either really good or really bad.
I rolled 2 d12s.
12 on each.
and rolled 2 2s.
Oh,
So you have 8 damage.
Wait, 2 2s is 4.
Plus, it's plus stuff. Yeah.
Like, wait a
So
minute.
8 damage. That still brings me down to 6 health.
No.
And I think at this point,
I got you.
that mask he's got going on, there is no way that is still intact. That is like a cheap little mask he got at a little carnival. No, that thing is just...
That's your chest, not your face. Whoa. It didn't hit the moneymaker, sir.
Make a mask check.
Yeah, let's do it. What roll do you think this should be?
Just roll a straight d20.
Okay.
Wait.
10 or over, the mask is intact. 10 or under, the mask is starting as cracked.
They get to choose.
It's an 18.
Yes, the mask is intact.
Okay.
They get to choose.
Because he's gotten hit by 2 boulders thrown at him is the thing.
Yeah, but this needs to go for center mass. You're fine.
Kairos, you're up.
I don't like that this thing has arms. I would like to try and.
It doesn't anymore.
Yeah, I just
It
used
just threw
No,
both of them.
it used 2, but you said that it had 3.
No, it
So it has
This
one
thing
arm
just
left.
used its ult and just...
used both arms.
No, you said that it got 3 arms. Like it grabbed 2 out of the ground, so it was left with 3.
No, it's already thrown the other 2 arms.
Ew, okay.
It took its stumps, went in, pulled out 2 arms,
It had 2, threw both of them at me, then got 2 more, and then threw both of them at me.
Okay, but there are still like stumps left over.
No, it's just basically smooth. It looks like the little one, but bigger now.
Okay, I'm gonna hit it. I would like to try and hit it with my stick again. It's not
You know
gonna.
you want to hit that.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to hit that.
Yeah. That's not gonna. I'm gonna use my inspiration because that was only a 10. It's an 18, so that's also not gonna hit.
No. You hear from the corner, you hear Nick's going, "Guys, I've got enough notes. You can disengage if you want."
I don't know the meaning of the words. We're in a sunk cost fallacy right now. We have to.
Marco at this point is just pissed.
But yeah, that brings us back to the top of the initiative order, which is William.
Yeah, I just take the rape because I'm still on top of it, I
Yep.
assume, and just kind of jam down.
Go for it.
Huh? I cannot roll today. 12. Yeah, 12 is not going to hit.
It is no, and I'm also just took me a moment to register the number 12.
Okay.
Yeah. No, it's not gonna hit.
It's quite hardy on top of here. As the rapier just ping.
Yeah. Marco, you're up.
All right. Just keep on blast until I go down. So again, the shrimp, fire.
You should get many dice via shrimp.
That is 22 for shrimp, 10 for fire.
22 will hit.
Can we just get rid of Marco and keep the shrimp?
I am...
Can you get shrimps for all of us?
No, I can only have 1 shrimp out at a time. That's going to be 6 force damage.
Okay.
And then I don't even know if it's worth moving this thing at the moment. I think right now this thing's just got to...
Marco, I think that you should back up a lot.
Also, can I just try tossing you the dagger and be like, this one is magical, I think?
You could also just toss the dagger at the rock.
Well, no, because I feel like my firebolt is just more better than a regular dagger. Just maybe there's someone here who can maybe use
Yeah,
it.
if you toss the dagger, I'll try and catch it.
Yeah, what? Yeah,
Anybody can use a dagger.
but it's like my firebolt is
I'm about to
probably
use
more
mine
effective.
because I got nothing else going on.
If you toss the dagger, I'll try
Yeah,
and
just
catch
try
it.
to like toss the dagger over. Just like,
I'll say that you catch that.
yeah.
So wait, real quick. So you put out a dagger that glows, and as you throw it, does it just stop glowing midair, I assume?
Yeah, I would think so.
Okay.
Yeah. Digby, you're up.
All right, so quick healing word on him. So gain 7 back.
Woo! I am closer to not dying.
It's better than sharp stick in an awkward place. And then, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna charge it and try to stab with my rapier because
I look at you whilst charging, and I am so proud of you. That's my boy!
feed this rock my steel. Tink.
Yep.
Yep.
We just need to replace our whole party with just 4 shrimps.
Shrimp heaven
Welcome
now.
to the Secrets of Camel Africa, where it's a shrimp podcast and a shrimp D&D show, and everyone becomes shrimp.
Oh Lord.
Shrimp cocktails, stuff like that.
Um.
Yay! I did something useless again.
Okay. It's the rock's
Why did I
turn.
do it again?
Well, you've done support.
It's gonna try to bring out its arms again.
Just going, come on, big guy.
It does have 2 arms again, but it was just attacked by this gentleman, so it's gonna throw one.
That's a rich word for what Digby just did.
Also, I'm surprised it hasn't attacked the shrimp itself that has its own AC and HP.
It's not smart.
There's also 2 things on top of it, and
Are you
is not an option.
So, first one's at you.
That's what I'm going, boom.
Should me roll with these dice. That's a natural 1.
Woo. Marco's getting way better at dodging these things. He's like,
Guys, I think I figured out his patterns.
It's not gonna throw its rocket, it's just gonna punch you.
playing a bullet hell game at this point. Just
That's
dodging.
a natural 20.
Wait, is Digby within 5 feet of me?
Depends on where you're standing on that thing.
Tech, maybe?
Yeah, you're standing on top of it, so yeah. Roughly.
So can I use my protection fighting style to impose disadvantage?
Wait, is it doing a I mean, either way, it's doing a ranged attack within 5 feet.
No, it's like,
Oh, okay, never mind.
So as I see it going for Digby with its punch, I'm gonna take my shield arm and just punch down on its shoulder joint.
Okay.
To kind of like push it off.
so it's off disadvantage now.
Yeah.
All right, which brings it to a 19 to hit.
Yeah, but it's not crit, so I can cope with that. Bring it on.
Concerning what?
Oh no, you don't! Punch.
Actually, Digby be like, ah! But, you know,
How much health do you have?
enough.
Okay.
I need to double check the rules on what happens to
Enough.
the cannon if I go down.
Bring it on. Yeah, if I was getting crit, it'd be different. But
11 plus 9 is 20, plus
All right.
9 is 29,
all right.
plus 2 is 31,
Yeah, keep going. What else
plus 12, so that's 43 damage.
you got? Oh, sorry. You have to reroll that.
Doesn't count, doesn't count, doesn't count.
No, that's the sound Digby makes when he gets knocked the out. Yeah.
It's just like a little scream
Just
like,
the window shutdown sign. Dee-dee-dee-dee.
wait, that's a 40 damage from one swing?
Yeah.
When you roll good rolls.
All right, well, down.
Okay, well that's bad.
Digby! Rub some dirt in it, you'll be fine.
I mean, I'm face out in the dirt, so a lot of it's getting in.
Perfect, you got the right mind about it.
All right. That brings us to Kairos.
Yeah. I have your dagger.
Yeah.
Is it a +1 dagger?
No, but it is technically a magic item, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will stab it in the brain that it doesn't have with this dagger. I'm pretty sure that I'm proficient in daggers.
It's where you think the brain is on this thing.
You gotta do that thing where it's like, to like crack big rocks, they like slowly put the stakes in and you just like do one hit and
Did you nat 20?
the whole
Yes.
thing down the middle. Yeah, that's exactly what we're doing. We're putting in the
Yes.
stakes and then smacking the stake to.
That is exactly what I am
It
doing.
works when the rock's not fighting back against you.
That's 4, and then 2 plus 4, so that's 10 piercing damage.
Okay.
It's a dagger.
Still though, we'll take what we can get.
Can I bonus action Fury of Blows while the dagger is still in there and just like hammer and python it further into the rock?
Why not?
You're like
Well,
punching
you're
the
just
heel of the
stabbing
dagger.
right
Yeah. Okay.
You should be able to fully blows that.
So that's 2 attacks. It's a 17.
Nope.
Not gonna do it. And 18. Not gonna do it.
No, flurry blows is unarmed strikes.
Yes.
Is bonus, so you won't be using the dagger.
Right, but I'm.
He's trying to punch the pommel of the dagger into
Yes, but I missed anyway. So.
That being said, this thing is now starting to look like it's holding on by the skin of its lichen.
Okay.
And Nyx is like, get the hell out of there, guys!
I already used my bonus action, so I can't disengage. Oh well.
William, you're up.
Cool. I would like to jump off the monster and put myself between Digby and the rock monster.
Sure.
And you'll have to get through me to do any more damage to him, and then I'll swing.
Okay.
I'm not a bard, I don't have good words.
It's alright.
Atlanta.
But no, yeah, I yell back at her. Usually, I'm not that big of an.
Use my last luck point away on this. Okay, yeah, I'll use my last luck point.
Yeah, I'm not usually much of an honor guy. Maybe that's rubbing off on me from William, but at this point, it's a little personal.
22.
Yes, that will hit.
Yeah. And I'm gonna bust my final 2 spell slots on Divine Smiting this son to do an extra 4d8 radiant damage.
Yeah.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Can someone hook me up with 1d8, please? Where'd my d8 go? You're not d8. You're not. Hey, nope, that's d10.
Use the shrimp D8.
Oh my god, yes, please, thank you. So,
Let's go. 6 on the shrimp D8.
4, 10, plus 6 is 16, plus 4 is 20, another 4 is 24, and another 4 is 32 points of radiant damage to this.
It's dead.
Yay!
Can I like to think that you sticking it in one end with the dagger, I stab my rapier into it as it's glowing with my holy energy, and between the two of them, just
Yes.
just straight up
so-
like a clean split in half.
The other two were geodes of like just basic amethyst, not really worth this much. This one, this one cracks open, and it's a geode of diamond,
Dope.
and it's dead.
Cool.
I take the dagger back.
Yeah. First thing I do is I'll turn around and I will touch Digby, and I'll put give you 10 healing, 10 points of health.
Yep. And then Nyx also runs over.
Plus the rest of my.
She gives
That
you a
thing
couple of
hits
healing-
kind of hard.
Wake up to me rubbing dirt into your wounds. Get up, buddy.
I will give you back your dagger and watch it glow again as you touch it.
Nyx comes over. She hands you a healing potion. It's like, please recover.
He's got dirt rubbed in him. He'll be fine.
I'm good. Got this.
Okay,
I'm gonna hang out to that healing potion then.
I take it. You think you've earned it?
And again, Marco hasn't been knocked down, but he's had like, how many of these rocks were thrown at him at this point?
6, I think.
Yeah, I'm out of magic, so I can't heal anymore.
But yeah.
Come on. Heal 6. I got you.
And this thing was diamonds on the inside?
Yeah, and you will be able to collect enough diamond that would be worth about 300 gold.
Yeah, dude.
Nice.
You want some? Yo, have you checked these out?
Nyx is like, no, I think you guys have definitely earned that.
See, this is why we always finish the job.
I think we should take a rest right
I
about now.
scoop up some more dirt and go to rub it in your shoulder, but like this time nothing. Fuck, I'm just rubbing dirt.
Yeah. I do just sort of say,
Yeah, just rub some dirt in it. It's always made me feel better.
And Nyx takes you all back to town. She's like, I mean, there's 16 I owe you.
so that's plus 4.
By the way, can we get your signature on that?
Absolutely.
Can you add like a little smiley face or something? I know it doesn't mean anything, but just to show we did a good job. I don't know. It would make me feel better.
There you go. Here you go.
Thanks.
Nyx doesn't have a last name? Brutal.
Nope, she's a tiefling.
Marco doesn't either, so hey, you know what?
That tiefling has a last name?
I didn't until someone gave me one.
My headcanon for the world is that tieflings, because they're tieflings, have been like dishonored from holding last names, and only few of them actually do, or if they adopt them themselves.
You should be Kairos Steel Fist.
No.
No, we've
Rock
heard that.
Fist.
No.
Muffin Fist.
No.
But muffins are fun.
But yes, so you're all back to town. Nyx is in her office. She's giving you all the gold that you guys need. And she says, thank you very much for your research help. That was very, very useful to me. I will be sure to note your names when the book is published.
Yay.
Three G's in Wigglesworth.
But yes, and as I think that's all and as she's talking, you just have Barn burst through the door. It's like, you're back!
Yes.
I have a discovery. I need you all to come with me right now.
Okay.
Lead the way.
And with that, we're going to end the episode for today. And we will pick this up next week, everybody. Thank you all for joining us.
Nailed it.
Do we each get 4 or do we each get 16?
It's 16 for the whole group.
Yeah, so 4.
Yeah. So, but yes, with that being said, thank you to Logan. Thank you to Fern. Thank you to Darren. Thank you to Fred.
Always a pleasure.
I've been Zia, the DM, and with that, we will see you all next week. Everyone have a good night.
I gotta figure out food.
Yeah.
I was gonna get Chinese if anyone else wanted to get Chinese. Oh, I also have to troubleshoot this camera.
Indian takeout.